Hey, what's up, guys? Coming out with a video. Today, I want to do my What If series. What if Naruto had two twin sisters? Part 15. So, in the last part, in part 14, there we see Naruto, and Naruto. We're going with Jiraiya there. Jiraiya mostly they mostly stopped there and said something about Naruto was saying to Jiraiya there, saying why those men are going after Naruto and her, or Naruto and Narco there, or yeah, Naruto and me and stuff like that. That's what Naruto was actually saying, and Jiraiya was actually saying, well, technically they're trying to go after the beast is inside of you and stuff like that, and then we'll see. She's like, oh, that and stuff like that, and then we'll see. Ruko's like, wait, you're talking about the Nine Tails there? And he's like, wait, how you know that? There, and then he was telling about how Naruto actually saw the Nine Tails for the first time there and stuff like that. So he's like, oh, okay, and stuff. So and then they're like, "Oh, you're gonna how that jutsu and stuff like that." And then they're like, "Oh, well, he's like, "Oh yeah, you're ready to do that, but technically, let's go find that person first there." And they're like, "Come on, teach us now." And stuff. And he's like, "Okay, okay." And mostly taught him how to do the Rasengan there. Mostly do the Rasengan training and stuff like that. They pop the balloon there, or the water balloon. They pop um the rubber ball there, but it took a week, and he did the regular balloon there, and they popped that there and stuff. And mostly they go try to find Tsunade there, and mostly they found Tsunade, and Jiraiya's like, "Oh, Tsunade," and then she's like, "Jiraiya, what are you doing here?" and stuff like that. And then mostly he was saying, Jiraiya was saying technically he told Tsunade she's gonna be the next Kage there. She turns it down, and mostly and then she says something about the third Kage, really pissed off Naruto and Ruko there, and and then she's like, you all want to take me on. She takes him on there. And technically Naruto and Naruto and Naruto take on her. Mostly they try to do different attacks there. It fails until they build up the Rasenguns there. All three of them collide with the Rasenguns there, and then mostly Tsunade gets nicked and from it and stuff like that for it, and she blames Jiraiya, and she's gonna throw in her necklace. So that was in part 14. So let's go into part 15. So, yep. So we have to start off with this thing there where Tsunade was mostly hanging out there and stuff like that. She was mostly getting wasted. And she's like, "Oh, I need to go get a drink there and stuff like that." And Shizune's like, "Well, I can follow you." And she's like, "Don't follow me yet, Shizune. I just need to be alone and stuff like that." So technically, she was mostly going to be alone in a way until she goes into the mostly taking a drink and stuff like that. And then Dry comes. He's like, "Oh, I can join you with a drink and stuff like that." And then mostly Dry was actually was didn't really pay attention to what Tsunade was doing. Tsunade puts in the thing. He's like, "Yeah, cheers" and stuff like that. And then mostly he drinks the he drinks the fucking thing there, and then mostly he passes out, and then mostly Tsunade goes and meets Orochimaru. So she technically meets Orochimaru there when that was going on with that stuff there. And then Jiraiya comes back to the thing. We see Naruto, Aruko, and Tsunade. And they're like, "What happened there?" And she's like, "Man, I didn't know she was gonna be this skilled there, but damn, she slipped me a Mickey." I like it. I like it where he says like she slipped me a Mickey there, and then they're like, "Oh, you're okay, Master Ray?" He's like, "Yeah, we'll be fine and stuff, but we need to go after Tsunade there and stuff like that." So mostly they go try to go after her and stuff. So she mostly was dealing with Orochimaru there, and Orochimaru was asking in his hands. He's like, "Well, Tsunade, you set my offer in the first place, huh?" She's like, "Yes, I." She's like, "I can accept your offer and stuff like that." And then she um, mostly he's like, huh. "Well, Tsunade, I actually killed the old man there." She's like, "Wait, what you did and stuff?" He's like, "Yeah, the the third Okage, yeah, that geezer didn't do nothing against me, or that old man didn't do nothing against me and stuff like that." That's what he was saying there and stuff like that. She was like, "Go," and stuff like that, and then she was trying to throw some hands. They were trying to throw, and he's like, "I totally forgot she's a little bit powerful. Let's dip," and then mostly they run into, and she's like, "Get back here!" And then mostly she was chasing down Orochimaru and Kabuto there. Mostly when she was chasing them down, mostly her fight against Orochimaru and Kabuto play out the same there. Until Naruto, Aruko, and Jiraiya arrive. Jiraiya there and Suzune arrived. So all five of them arrived there. He's like, "Well, Jiraiya there. Oh, and Naruto. Oh, and little Naruto there. And oh, a little Ruko there." They're like, they're like, "What are you gonna do there?" and stuff like that. They're like, "Well, I'm not gonna pair this." "Oh, wait a minute, Ruko, huh? My favorite time to get red hair, huh? Okay, a Fuzumaki there. I might actually go after her also. Get her as my second vessel there." He's like, "What you did there in the mostly from your second vessel?" "Oh yeah, I totally forgot there. Mostly uh Jiraiya, or mostly I already got that one. I actually got that one boy there. I got Sasuke." And then Naruto and Naruto, or Naruto and Naruto are like, "You should not be talking about Sasuke like that." She's like, "Well, I already did," and stuff like that. Like, "You bastard," and stuff. And then mostly he's like, "I can handle this, guys." So he's like, technically, yes, he's still kind of drugged out. Um, it still plays out like the same there for Jiraiya, and mostly Jiraiya takes on Orochimaru there, and mostly Orochimaru's like, "Well, I'm gonna get my prize no matter what. Come here, Aruko." And then mostly he was like trying to do this thing there, and then tell me Tsunade noticed that. He's like, "Oh, he's going after that girl there." Boom it. Clap. Damn it, Tsunade. What do you hit me for? She's like, he's like, "I'm not gonna let you touch her and stuff. I know I'm gonna let you touch them and stuff like that." He's like, you thing there, and then Jiraiya's like, "Let me handle him, Tsunade." Okay, and then mostly Jiraiya mostly was fighting thing there, and then he's like, "Kabuto, take care of them," and so he's like, "What pleasure there." So technically, Kabuto was fighting Naruto, and Naruto there. Mostly, Naruto's like, "Shadow Shuriken Jutsu," and then he's like, "Huh." He's like, "Not bad there, Naruto." And then mostly they're like towing it off each other there. Mostly Naruto using his shadow clones, getting knocked out all the way around, and then you see Aruko. It's like, she's like, "Take this, windbreaker, boom." He's like, "Damn." He's like, "These kids are pretty fast there, but not as fast as me." And then mostly hits Naruto or Aruko in the or Naruto in the hand. She's like, "Ah, damn it!" And they're like, "Naruto, no!" And so Naruto's like, "You bastard!" And then mostly throwing some throwing some hands there. He gets hit in the legs. "Ah, damn it!" And she's like, "Damn it!" She's like, "Take this." Naruto or Ruko's like, "Take this shadow striking stick." Damn it, and stuff like that. And then he's getting trapped, and then Orochimaru's like, "Huh, oh, she learned that there, the shadow striking snake there. Huh. I didn't know she technically learned that. Oh wait, she taught it that from that one yeah, that one mentor I have and stuff like that. The one I took under my wing there, and so that's what birthmark and stuff like that for. So technically, they're like fighting there. Technically, he's like, take this, and mostly throws the needles and mostly cuts, uh, mostly hits Aruka in the face. Like, ah, and she loses her thing there, and she's like, yeah, damn it, and stuff like that, and then mostly falls on the ground. They're like, no, Aruko and stuff, and then they're like, and stuff like that for it. And he's like, now you're gonna die, and then stuff like that. And that's what freaking Kabuto was actually saying. He's like, now you're gonna die, and then Tsunade was like, boom, punch him in the chin. He's like, do not touch them there. I'm gonna revenge you and stuff like that. That's what Tsunade was saying to him. She's like, I'm gonna revenge them and stuff like that. And then he's like, damn, you're strong there. And then mostly Tsunade was fighting Kabuto there. Kabuto stabs her there like he does in the original series there. And she was like kind of like seeing the blood. She's like, crap. And then mostly she falls on the ground. She's like, and he's like, take this. And then boom, Naruto steps up, boom, hits it, and he's like, my leg's out of commission, but he's like, I have one thing to do. And then they're like, no, Naruto, don't do it. And he's like, and stuff like that. And he grabs the kunai, and then he's like, don't worry, I got this and stuff like that. He's like, you don't hurt my sisters, and you don't hurt her. And then mostly he builds up the Rasengan. He's like, take this, Rasengan. He's like, boom, flies against the wall there. Boom. He's like, oh, crap, like that and shit. And then and they're like, well, your position is not that great there. And he's like, yeah, damn it, and stuff like that for it. He's like, technically, it's not my thing there and stuff. And mostly when he was he gets hit by the Rasengan there and stuff. And then technically he's like damn, he's like, he took me out and stuff like that. And Naruto kind of feels kind of woozy there because he gets hit by the chest like he does in the original series, and then technically goes down, and Aruko and Naruto think, no, Naruto, don't, and stuff like that. And she's like, I need to save him, and Tsunade's trying to like kill him and stuff like that. And then Naruto's like, grabs the thing. He's like, I won the bet there, and then mostly goes down and stuff like that. And then she tells Naruto and Aruko saying, watch over him and stuff like that. They're like, right, and stuff like that. And then mostly they had the Sonic fight there. Mostly Dry gets out of his thing what Tsunade gave him there, and mostly technically the effects were off. So technically the Sonic fight goes out the same there. Jiraiya summons the Cheat Toad. Tsunade summons Lady Kasuyu, and Orochimaru summons the snake there, his snake there. So technically, they had the Sonic fight there, and they technically, when technically Orochimaru and Kabuto feet, they're like, let's get out of here and stuff. And mostly they dip there, and then they're like, okay, let's go back to the village there and help him out there and stuff like that. So the next day, Naruto gets out his conscience there, and he's like, wait, you're gonna be the Hokage there and stuff? She's like, right, I'm gonna be the Hokage. And Naruto was like, come on, I want to be that one. He's like, I want to take you on and stuff like that. She's like, oh, you want to take me on? You want to take the 5th Hokage on? And stuff like that. And Naruto and Aruko are like, Naruto, you just kind of back off on that. He's like, no, I'm going to take her on. And they're like, fine. Same before there, kid. I'm going to use my finger there. And then technically he's like, bring it on. And then mostly tries to charge right at at Tsunade. Tsunade gives him a hug there and kisses him in the forehead. And she's like, "Well, you won the bet there, Naruto," and stuff like that. And then he gives them the necklace. And then Naruto's like, you know what? I'm gonna give this to my sisters there. And then Naruto and Naruto's like, wait, you're gonna give it that to us, Naruto? They're like, he's like, yeah. He's like, technically, they go to this. I guess they go to a shop there. They get like two extra like bands, one for Ruko there, and mostly they found like a star there, mostly this like a star for it. So technically he like wraps up the star with the with the other necklace, and then mostly Naruto gets the crystal. So Naruto gets the crystal there. Aruko gets like a star there, but they got her like another band there and stuff. Or mostly she got the Sonate's band there, and mostly had the star, and Naruto had just has the crystal with the extra band on it. And then they're like, oh, it's time to go back to the Leaf Village, and that's where the what if ends. Next time there we go into the Sasuke Tribal arc. Yep. That's pretty much it. Comment, rate, and responses to its murders. We like murders, please subscribe. Hit the bell notification so uploads in my streams. Comment, responses to its murders. Okay, out. Peace.